It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 take, go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Carl, anything on that? No. Go to Bob Pockris and then back over to Jerry.
Bob Pockris, NASCAR team. Matt, can you talk about the importance of your finish, considering where you started today in the points?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't really thought about the points. I mean, you know, we didn't run well really at Richmond. Carl and Greg were head and shoulders faster than we were last week at New Hampshire. We got caught up in that wreck. So I haven't even, you know, the championship really hasn't even on my mind at this moment. You know, if we can get some runs like this and lead some laps and hopefully get a win or two, you know, you'll get a lot of points, and then you can kind of start looking at it. But you got to go out and run like that almost every week, I think, with as competitive as the chase field is. So we're just kind of trying to take it one week at a time, get our cars better so we can get running up front, and go from there.
Jerry Bunkowski from Yahoo Sports for both Matt and Carl. Kind of following up on Bob Margolis' question earlier. In 2005, I talked to Greg about this. He said that season still sticks in his craw. You know, he came close. All 5 teams made it into the chase, yet nobody won the championship. Do you guys think about that, and do you use it as like a motivational tool for this year, perhaps?
I think about it every once in a while and think how ignorant I was back then. I didn't realize how good, you know, I had it, and if I'd know what I know now. If I knew what I know now, I would have been. We lost the championship by 35 points, and I thought, well, that was pretty easy. We'll just win it next year, you know. And that was. I didn't realize what a great thing we had. So, you know, definitely. I don't think about it a lot, but every once in a while, I kind of chuckle and think I thought this was easy, you know.
I hit the wall pretty hard last week. I can't really remember 2005. Come on back here.
A follow-up. Matt, it seemed like you tried to, it seemed like in those last 20 laps, if Greg was going to get by you, you wanted to try to make him go inside. Was that your plan? You were trying to protect the outside?
Yeah, and it didn't work out too well because he got around me on the outside. So my car was really loose, and when you get somebody outside of you, even though these cars are not as bad, but it makes them looser, and it's hard to hang on to. You know, somebody can run outside and hold you kind of tight off the corner where they barely got enough room between the apron and your car. It's very hard for the inside car to get off the corner. So that was kind of my plan, is if they were going to pass me, to get them underneath me, you know, because I was pretty sideways. And if I tried to run the bottom, like I tried to run the bottom one time, and I don't know who hit me, but we got into 3 and got bumped from behind, and I got so slow getting in there that I got so sideways in the middle I couldn't get back off the corner. So I knew I needed to be on the top and just try to carry as much momentum as I can, and try to get away from them guys. They get right up on you on the bottom, and you know, sneak outside of you, you're gonna end up getting beat. So Greg finally did somehow sneak outside of me down there. I think when I was passing someone.
You didn't hold that for a while. Was there a point you think I might be able to hang on to this?
Well, the whole time I thought I might be able to hang on to it, but I wasn't real sure. You know, you're never very confident or sure about it unless you're driving away from them. When you look in the mirror and you see both cars getting bigger, and they're trying outside and they're trying inside, and you're side by side and sideways at the same time, you know that your chances aren't as good as winning as when you're in the front driving away, obviously. So that's the only time you ever feel, at least I ever feel, fairly comfortable with, is if you're in the front and you're driving away and they're getting smaller behind you.
We'll go back upstairs for a question.
Spencer Graves, WDEL Radio. First, want to thank you guys for taking the time so quick after the race to answer these questions. This is for Carl. You and Kyle Busch have had your arguments throughout the season. When you get word that he has engine problems and is out of the race, what are your feelings and thoughts on that?
Well, there's too much going on I believe there's too much going on in the sport to hang on to some sort of little grudge or something like that. So to me, I just think of each of the other 11 guys in the chase, as people I have to beat. And, if they have trouble or if they have a bad day or something and we finish in front of them, that's good. But individually, it doesn't matter which one of them it is. If you're sitting there at the end of the year at the banquet and there's somebody in front of you in points, it doesn't matter who it is or what their name is. They're still in front of you in points. So I think of all of them as the same.
Yeah, this is for both of us, David Newton, ESPN.com. You hear during the weekends things with the drug testing, lawsuits and all, a lot of distractions not on the track. When you have a lot of fun like you did on the track today, is this kind of a reminder of what the sport's about, and do you need days like this for the sport?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this is just we all got into this because we like racing. You know, we didn't ever. I mean, I don't think any of us really thought we'd make a living at it or get to do all the you know, all the peripheral stuff. So for me, I mean, that's fun. You know, that's like when we get our junk cars and go run them around out in the field and nobody's watching and you just race real hard. I mean, that's what that felt like to me. So I don't know if it's good for the sport, but it's definitely good for me.
None of that's really a distraction for me. I mean, I guess it kind of is for you guys. You guys cover all that, but I'm certainly not one bit worried about drug testing. Obviously, I think that's a good thing. I think we all want to be racing out there knowing that everybody's on the up and up. So I think that's a good thing. The rest of the stuff, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the more you guys cover that stuff, I guess the more we can think about race cars. So I don't really pay attention to any of that stuff really that much. I mean, you read the headlines and stuff, but it's not really a distraction. I mean, all I really worry about is how fast we can get our car to run.
Let's go to Rodman, Bob, and Tom.
Yeah, Dave Rodman, NASCAR.com. For both guys, it's kind of speculative, but Kyle Busch has given up on the championship after 2 races. Matt, you had a great day today, only made up 10 points. Is he dead, gone, and out of this thing?
No.
Carl, Bob Osborne was already apologizing to you with about 20 laps left. Can you kind of talk about that decision on the last pit stop? And then also, you're leading the points. Do you feel like people are chasing you, or do you feel like they're chasing Greg Biffle since he won?
I don't know. Bob's doing a really good job quitting smoking. I bet he's over there, half a pack already gone, frustrated. He's real mad at himself. He said he got all mad, and then I guess he took his radio off, and he didn't even hear me telling him that I think he did a good job, and that was a 50-50 call. Bob's awesome. I mean, if we'd have taken 4 tires and the 4 guys behind us would have taken 2, I don't think we'd have been able to pass all of them. So I thought we were doing what we had to do considering how we ran on 2 tires earlier. And I don't remember the other part of it. Greg or me. It really doesn't matter. You just race as hard as you can and get as many points as you can. It's fine with me. I like leading the points. It's great. It means that we've got the most points, and that's the best position you can be in. So I'm enjoying it.
Carl, Tom Jensen, SpeedTV.com. Kind of a follow-up of an earlier question. How much of a comfort is it knowing that you got a 210-point lead on the 18 after you spent most of the regular season chasing him?
I mean, it just doesn't. It's great. It's but it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter individually. Who's in what position. I think one of the interesting things is before the chase started, there for a little while it was everybody was riding and talking about it's going to be Kyle and myself, and we were going to be the guys racing for the championship. And lo and behold, here Greg's won all the races in the chase so far. And I think that this thing could be so different in a month from now. I mean. Kyle could be leading the points a month from now. He could win all the races, and a few guys could have some bad luck. So I still think it's too early to speculate, and it just doesn't matter right now,
Gentlemen, congratulations, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, guys.